the next step is now to add some cold ice water to this mixture and start to mix this. It's good to keep your water with the ice cubes in it here. And total amount of water that we're going to add here, tablespoon by tablespoon, is going to be somewhere in the order of 6 to 9 tablespoons. That's just a little over a half cup. So we're going to start just by adding, like about 4. It's also important to note, just your ingredients should be as cold as possible. So that butter and that lard came right from the fridge. Don't sweat it, but just as cold as you can keep your ingredients. The colder the better. Okay, so I'm going to add 1, just kind of sprinkling it around here, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've got a fork, and I'm just going to kind of work that in, just sort of stirring on the top, pulling up material from the bottom, and stirring. Sometimes it helps to kind of mash sideways with that fork, and really any of those big lumps, just kind of trying to work them in. All right, I need a little more, so I'm going to add more. This is 5, and here's 6. Okay, let's see how that's doing. Again, anywhere where the water kind of clumps, I'm trying to kind of drag through the mixture and really make that mix in and adhere to the rest of this pastry. All right, I'm feeling like I need more. I'm going to do 2 more. What are we up to now?
7.
7, 8. Let's see how we're doing. And what I'm doing here is I'm looking at the bottom of the bowl, okay? And as I see this powdery stuff down here still, I continue to sort of mix in. I basically want there to be little to no sort of powdery mixture at the bottom. I want that to be almost all mixed in. I'm getting there, but I feel like I've still got a little bit down there. So I'm going to go for the last tablespoon here, which would be 9. See how that does for me. It's getting harder to mix in, and I'm just pressing down. I'm pressing this stuff down into that powdery stuff, and I'm looking, and see, that's disappearing. I'm starting to see the bottom of the bowl, which is great. So I'm actually gonna stop there, and I'm gonna grab like a rubber spatula, scrape my fork off. And I just find that the rubber spatula helps to really kind of do the final mix. And basically I'm just going to kind of press this all together. Okay. And finally, sort of roll it out. Now see, I've got a little bit of, I don't know, powdery dry stuff there, but I'm not too worried because I know that if I just kind of push this down a little bit, maybe give it a little fold, a little tiny bit of kneading action, that stuff's going to pick right up and get incorporated into the dough. One more fold. And I'm kind of pressing lightly, pushing in on the sides, making it into a nice little round. If you need a little flour, just sprinkle a little bit on there. All right, that's it. So the dough is now done, and the best thing that you can do at this point to get ready for whatever your pie filling is going to be is to take this, wrap it in plastic wrap, and put it in the refrigerator. That will keep it cool and aid in that the cooler it is, the flakier that crust will be. So we're going to wrap this up, we'll put it in the refrigerator, and then from here on out, watch whatever video you would like to watch next in terms of the pies that I will be making next. We'll do apple, we'll do blueberry, we'll do, cherry. I mean, we'll basically leave off from here and do different recipes from here. But this is the basic pie crust that you'll start with.